Holy shit. How did that all come together so cool? That was awesome.
So that was my action with everyone's bonuses. Thank you so much for those. That was my action and my maneuver to poison my weapon. I still have my move left. I'm going to shift 3 to flank the rim mark with Aldmir.
We're playing Draw Steal, the MCDM RPG, the game where heroes never miss. I'll be running my players through a playtest packet adventure in which they'll have to survive the Fall of Blackbottom. In the early hours of a peaceful morning in the port city of Blackbottom, the sky erupted into chaos. Ajax the Invincible began raining down large iron orbs onto the city, and from within them, demons have sown chaos in the streets. The heroes, still making their way through the wreckage of the Drunken Fool Inn, have been defeating these demons and saving as many civilians as they can. Okay, so, you just had this big fight, and now, Shepherd Grez, you return to the party, having just, what were you doing, and what did you see?
I escorted the civilians out of the inn. Guys, there's more down there, and a lot more outside. We've got our work cut out for us.
Good. Let them come.
When he says that, I crack my knuckles, and then my elbows, and my shoulders, my knees, my ankles.
Oh, that sounds painful. A civilian is trapped on the far side of this room as the floor crumbles and fire blazes. A 4 square wide gap separates the civilian from the door. In addition, smoke floods this room from the floor below through the hole. Any creature who enters this room, oh wow, hold on. Hold on. I won't say, but it's gonna be hard to breathe in there, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not trained in the jump skill. I'm trying to think of how I could use endurance, because they're too far away to just teleport them. I mean, I guess I could jump, teleport myself, grab them, jump, teleport back over.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Aldmir come into and say, "Do you need help here? I can fly and take them, and you can search for the others."
Yes, that would be very useful here.
Okay, let's do it then.
Light.
Beware, common citizens, you'll be rescued. Beware. And so Aldmir will just fly straight through them because of his wings. Draconian Rush. As a maneuver, you can fly in straight line up to your speed until you reach level 6. I should end my turn on the solid surface or fall and then fall prone.
And you also had fire immunity last day, didn't you?
Yes, and I have fire immunity. 5.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and I need you to make, as you fly in there, I suppose, you need to make a might resistance roll.
Okay, so I'm doing just rolling 2d10 and my might modifier. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Oh my god.
15 plus 2 is 17. Yes.
17.
Choose them wisely. 17.
Okay.
Ooh, tier 3. Nice.
Yay.
You don't take any damage.
Just like I don't know. I'm doing like a corkscrew motion through the air, and ash and flame and fumes go and appear suddenly near the civilian and grab him in my mighty draconian arms and saying to him, "Don't be scared. I'm here to help." If I am correct, I would occupy the same spot as the civilian if I'm holding him.
Okay.
So I would not be ending my turn. I will be ending my turn at the solid surface, so I would not fall prone.
Sounds good.
So, and after I have grabbed him, I spend my next maneuver to fly away from this flaming room.
Okay, so you would turn your action into a maneuver, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
And then you just zip over to the other side?
Yep.
Do the exact same thing. Sounds fun. And
Slick.
as you do that, the civilian is sort of, you're sort of holding them as like Superman holds, the kid who was stuck in the
Lois Lane. Okay.
Yeah, like Lois Lane, yeah, exactly. And they're just like, my hero. And then they leave. They escape the inn, and they go down. They toddle down the stairs, and you can hear them, speak with the other civilians down there, saying that yes, the dragon knight. He's just scooped me up, and he's just went right through fire. I can't believe it.
Yes, so I had just gotten to the entrance of this room and had seen those 2 civilians, but yes, please remind me what the situation was.
There are 2 civilians that cower in fear behind this bed. They are frozen in fear. You can spend a maneuver to encourage them to leave.
Okay, yes, I will go move closer to him and let him know that we've cleared out the area here and just get moving. We need to get the area cleared here. There's still some nearby, but things are safe for the moment. Let's go. I was also wondering if I could use my imposing attitude. It doesn't have anything necessarily to do with tests, but I do get a higher renown in the purpose of negotiations and influencing tests.
You command any room you walk into. While you are present, each hero with you is treated as having renown 2 higher than usual for the purpose of negotiations and influencing tests. Additionally, each hero with you has a double edge on tests made to stop combat and start a negotiation with the other side. I would say, didn't we say last time each hero with you? And each hero with, it keeps saying each hero with you, so I'm not sure if that would come into play. You can always flavor it, because you have an imposing attitude, as you using that, but not, like, mechanically.
I'll just do a test then. If I can use the lead skill, I will use that. Okay, so I get a +2 bonus to it, and what kind of test would this be? Would this be a presence test, I guess? Okay, so that is 2d10, and my presence is a flat roll, so I just get a +2 to this roll.
Oh wow, 17. That is 3rd tier. They snap, basically snap to attention. They don't look like soldiers, but they're like, what we? Yes, sir. We'll scurry on out, and they scurry on out. You saved another 2.
I think Lorelei is gonna run to the farther door.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll take the closer one.
Okay. Let me just look at the chart here. S3. Interesting. This entire room is on fire. Smoke pours out of the cracks of this door, and the door is hot to the touch.
Yeah, I guess I just moved there.
Smoke pours out of. Did you open the door, or did you just kind of look? Or did you just?
I guess I will rush up to the door. I will see that there's smoke pouring out of it, and the door is hot to the touch. Yeah, I'm gonna knock it open. In case someone's unconscious in here.
Okay. Make a raisin test. A raisin test.
Make a raisin test.
No, a raisin test.
Raisin.
Make a raisin test, please. Yeah, you know that opening the door would feed the fire oxygen and allow it to spread.
Okay, I think it would cause the building to burn down faster, basically. I guess I if there's anyone in there, I guess they're probably
cooked a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody had a line of sight, or a teleport thing, excuse me. Is there line of sight required on the teleport?
I need to be able to place it's my main signature ability called Lightfall. It lets me deal damage in an AoE and also teleport an ally.
Yeah, you need line of sight.
But
Okay. Yep.
but I have range of 15 with it, so I can basically do it from across this floor.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just wondering if it would be effective to keep the door closed, but still get someone on the inside to see what things were looking like. But then it would be a matter of getting people back out as well, which that wouldn't assist with. So anyway, just a thought.
Okay.
The mole would like to kick down this door. How about I use practical magic to use the knockback maneuver, making a reason test instead of a might test?
Ooh.
I like might better, but I mean, I guess so.
I earthbend a rock and fucking hit that door.
That's so cool.
Well,
Yeah.
that's one way to solve a problem. Yeah.
They call you a
Knock
doorbender.
down the door.
Oh, the best doorbender you'll ever find.
Yeah. S4. Okay.
Instead of saying knock knock, he says rock rock.
Oh my gosh.
I'm banning you. Go, please. Yeah, when you knock down the door, you notice that the door had been barricaded by a bed and some other furniture. And the civilian, when you say rock,
Oh jeez.
when you say rock, they're like, I'm not going to break it, and then you just blast through it. And they're like, no, fine, I'll leave, please, don't lob a rock at me.
Why would the mole lob a rock at you?
I don't know, there's a lot of fighting going on.
Ooh, not to worry. You've been saved.
Oh,
Go fuck out of there.
okay, I'm leaving. Oh my god. You saved another civilian. And also terrified. Rock,
You're
rock.
being staved. Stop resisting.
He will run straight to his psychiatrist. Just.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And Grez will take stock of the second floor after delivering his report, and then sprint over to the next apparent door to be checked.
Yeah, the door appears to. You hear a lot of groaning from the other side. Groaning as if wood is sort of falling apart. Yeah, this room looks like it's going to fall apart at any moment. You don't see any civilians inside.
If I were to want to check a little bit more thoroughly, like I hear the wood groaning, and I'm looking in and going, do I think it will hold my weight, I guess, for me to go inside and look more thoroughly?
Make an intuition test.
Oh man, I was all prepped for a -1 reason test. I'm so much happier with an intuition.
Yeah, if you put any weight in there, it's going to collapse entirely.
All right. Not this room.
So Kaelan would want to just go through these doors that he sees kind of in the back of this room and go through and make sure they're all clear as well.
Yep, there's it leads out to like a balcony, and nobody's out there. The door has been blasted off of its hinges. There are boards there.
After that, I will kind of tuck in behind Esgidiau as we continue counterclockwise around the center hole, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, when you look outside, you see this massive floating city in the sky. Looks dark.
A floating city in the sky. Oh boy.
Something like that.
I don't. The nearest doors to me are the ones up top. So I'm gonna. Oh no, never mind. I see more. So I'll just head up to these ones.
Yeah. So you wanna open? Hold on there. Hold on. They don't call you giddy up for nothing, I suppose. Get back, you savages, back. Yeah. You see.
Oopsies. Oh no.
Oopsies. Yeah. As you step in here. You see that 2 civilians are being attacked by 3 demons in this chamber. So this guy has so many tentacles, and they're all going to be coming for your face, Esgidiau. And he's going to... the demon can spend 2 villain points and to add a double edge to any attack they make or an attached squad makes. So...
Oh shoot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be spending all these villain points. All right. Let's kill Esgidiau. Let's send her back to hell, where she belongs. So that plus this is 15 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. No, not 15 damage. I'm sorry. That is 15. So that is that is 17 damage.
Alright, I'm going to use Divine Disruption and spend a piety point to give that attack a double bane and reduce the damage by 4.
A double bane and reduce it by 4?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I was just going to ask, because I had said I was kind of tucked in behind Esgidiau. I was going to ask where you thought Kaelan would be with that stipulation.
Yeah. How close do you think would be reasonable?
I was thinking that I would be... We're moving kind of fast, so probably I wouldn't have maybe gotten to the door yet, but I was going to be a little bit closer than where my icon is now. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, sure. Maybe there?
Awesome. Yep, wherever you think with that kind of information there. Perfect. Appreciate it.
So this guy teleports too, sees you, and its tentacles start to twitch as it snarls and it says... and wants to kill you and eat you. And not just eat you, but also your soul. It's all
shoot.
of your turns next.
I'm gonna pray so that...
You better.
And I get a double edge on this. It's
Tier 3.
17. So I gain 2 piety, and I get to use my domain effect. I'm gonna go with the sun ability again and shoot the Rimash with 10 points of fire damage.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Oh, I'm sorry. 11 points. It's a 10 plus my conduit level.
Yeah, it's gonna burn 2 more villain points, and it's going to. What are you poking in there? What are you doing? And it's gonna half the damage.
Okay.
Shoot. All right.
Yeah. We round up in this game. What's that look like when you hit it for that damage?
So her tattoo on her left side of the face glow brightly, and then she points her scepter at the demon and just shoots a beam of fire at it.
Part of it catches fire a bit, and then it snarls. It looks from Kaelan to Esgidiau and it says, "Devils are much more tasty," and wants to eat you now. Is that your turn, Esgidiau?
No, that'll just my just my maneuver. I'm gonna move here and then
Y'all are heroes.
and then.
I don't like it.
Anyway, I'm gonna do a light fall on this area.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was terrible. 3 damage to both of them.
What kind of damage?
Holy damage!
Ooh. Yeah, it's snarling. It's moving its tentacles towards the civilian, and then just completely disintegrates.
And then I will teleport that one civilian to the other corner. All right, that's my turn.
Awesome. You see, as this creature has about 1,000 different black eyes over its massive head, and all of them glow red for a moment, and they all look directly at you. They all get red, and then they all have laser sights, and they all point at you. And it looks really cool, but it's also very intimidating. And then they're gonna rip and tear you apart. Oh my god, no, they're not.
Rough roll.
Even plus
Oh.
1, that is just this one. That's horrible. Wow.
Still a tier 1 result, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't miss. You say 2 damage, devil.
Cool.
I forgot that I didn't miss. That's fun.
Her tattoo glows
No.
ever brighter. That powers my enduring ward. So the next damage I deal will get some bonus damage.
Oh, nice. That is this frenzied turn. Whose turn is it next? Oh god, you're all spread out.
I guess-
Isn't that fun?
We are
Yeah.
really spread out. I would be inclined to say
Yeah.
Kaelan should go, and then the rest of us can try and
Kaelan's in
close.
range. Grez is in range.
Okay, yep, I'm good for that. So Kaelan will.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so Kaelan will step forward here and is going to use the. First, I'm going to mark this guy right in front of me as a maneuver. And then I will use my Let's Dance. So I will make my roll here. It is +2. All right, and then because I have my mark, though, I get a +2 on that. Right, an edge is just a +2 to the roll, right?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So it is a total of 12, which takes me into tier 2. 6 damage. +2 because it's marked, so 8 damage total, and then slide 1. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this guy.
8 damage, you said?
8 damage, yes.
Yeah, let's spend some villain points. I mean, what else am I going to spend it on? This useless frenzy? No.
So yeah, I will move that to this square here. And then when I slide that guy, I can shift into the square the target leaves. So I will block the door.
That's like Bull Rush.
Yeah, I kind of like bob and weave and then like just grab an arm and kind of shove him away from the door and block and put my back to the direction I saw Esgidiau go. Okay, and then, so that's, I think, pretty much everything that I will do on my turn.
That was an action and a move, right?
That was my maneuver to mark, and then an action to attack, and I moved a little bit closer to do the attack to start with, but that's everything I want to do for now.
Very cool.
Actually, so I've moved one square, I shifted into the square he left. Can I say that I was shifting as my move action and just move one square further into the room there?
You can say whatever you want, sure. As long as
Okay.
it's lawful.
All right. I believe that is what I will do. And I will just kind of take a peek into the room here and see what else we're dealing with. As I have... Yep. Okay. Lovely. All right, and that will be my turn.
Awesome.
All right, Grez is gonna kind of see the scuffle developing here, and we're gonna start with a prey. So this is my first one. It gets a double boon.
Say your prayers.
Little one.
Woohoo!
So
Ooh.
cool. I get +2 piety.
My
I
God.
would have gotten +2 piety anyway, and I get to use my ability here, which, considering I can't see any of my allies I really want to use this on, I will use my War Domain ability that says my attacks deal 4 extra damage, double my intuition, until the end of my next turn. I will then take my move here.
Make my way downtown.
Somebody who watched Critical Role.
And I still don't have line of sight or effect to anyone inside the room, unfortunately. So this Ramash here is going to have a bad day. Get out of my way. As my action, I'm going to use Holy Lance, my signature ability.
Nice.
Let's see here. 14 is a tier 2 result, so it will do 6 holy damage plus my 4 bonus from my domain effect, and I get to pull him 3. So we're going to pull him here.
Oh,
The thing with pull is every square has to be closer to you.
Is it every single square has to be closer?
I do believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yank him off onto the hole there.
oh no. So what? 1, 2?
Yeah, if each one has to be closer to me, that's then I'll do a pull 2 to there.
Nice.
And how much damage was that? That was a lot of damage.
It was 12 damage. 6 of it says that it's explicitly holy damage. The other 6 doesn't have a type, I guess.
Oh no.
I think when it's bonus damage, it is just bonus of whatever type the original damage is.
The attack does holy damage, though, which I'm sure he's not happy about.
He doesn't like it. He's not. So 12. Oh my.
Holy damage, Batman.
Holy damage, Batman is right. He's again going to burn 2 villain points to halve the damage. He's tottering on the edge of destruction here, and he doesn't like you.
The
My turn
more
will be simple. Again, just come straight to to the fight, but I would not do anything particular rather than move, double move and one maneuver to cross all this distance.
Okay.
yeah, I think we're both doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I've got a little more flair on mine though.
Yeah. So, Aldmir, what do you do first? We'll go with you first.
I think I will come here using my 6 movement, and I will see fight that is going on there. I see this
Did
remaster.
you roll your rage?
Actually, I didn't. Thank you very much, and I will roll it right now.
Excellent.
It will be. No, not. Sorry, that was not correct. Okay, so I have 3 rage right now. That is great. Okay, and now I'm trying to figure out how many squares I have to this remash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I can use my maneuver and just go straight up to him with my wings. So I will do this and fly through
Oh my god.
the pit and just land near him. Sorry, I thought it would take forever for me to get him, but thankful to our shepherd, he helped me by moving him closer. Okay, so if I'm right near him, I will use my signature ability, Humiliating Strike. I hit him with I hit him with my strength, so I make my might attack, and he is marked, so I add +2 on the result, or
Yes, so +2 to the power roll and +2 to the damage.
oh my god, +4. That is bonkers. But it is 16. Great.
16 total. So that's
16 total, so tier 2, and
Almost tier 3, that would be fun.
Almost, yeah. Well, next time.
Next time.
Next time, yeah. So I deal him 8 damage, but I can choose to do an extra 1d6 damage to the target. If I do so, the target gains an edge on their next attack against me. So I will be doing this, and as I'm striking him down, I'll try to humiliate him by saying something like, "Didn't your mother tell you that you look like one ugly bastard?"
That's so mean. He is going to use. He's going to burn 2 more villain points, and he's going to halve the damage. So that was 10 damage. Now it's only going to be 5.
Lorelei is just going to dart to this next set of doors.
It's a dart.
It's movement action. Dart forward. Just has move 7, so that's 6 squares to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. I'm 5 away from the remark now. So Lorelei darts there and goes, I think I just need... Yes, a drop of your blood will do. She dips her pen, her quill, actually, one of her quills, in an ink pot. As a maneuver, I'm going to use Coat the Blade. I coat my weapon in poison. The next creature I attack with takes extra poison damage equal to 2 times my presence. So that is 4 extra points of damage. And then as I'm actually just going to use a ranged freeze strike with my quill at the remark. Which is power roll agility plus characteristic. It's going to be plus 4 because of the mark.
Yes.
And that brings me up to a 15. So that is going to be 5, 6. So this is just a ranged freeze strike that I'm using. But I do have Coat the Blade. So it is extra 4 points of poison damage for a grand total of, and my weapons are blessed by our War Priest. So an extra point from there.
Right.
So 5, 6 is 10 points of damage to the remark.
And he spends 2 villain points to have the damage, but it's not enough. How do you kill this demon?
Lorelei throws the quill. It plants itself in the throat of the demon as it's like grasping these tentacles, and then just kind of magic pulls it back, and she goes, yes, that'll do, and begins writing a little short, like 2-line, 3-line poem in the demon's blood, celebrating its death and the return of light.
Yeah, as you start writing, the pen snaps back to you, and then it spurts, sprays a bunch of blood on Aldmir, and then it just falls backwards off of the cliff, and you hear a crash as it hits the floor.
And I believe opening a door is a free remover, so I'm just going to spend a free remover at the end of my turn to just creak this door open next to me.
Okay.
See if there's any more demons in need of de-demoning.
You don't hear anything.
So I will just step in here, and that is my go.
Okay.
Mole.
On this balcony, and you don't find anyone. However, you hear a bunch of commotion going on inside the chamber, inside the main hall here. Sounds like your friends are in imminent danger.
Yes. So outside, I see the chaos. I see the Chrysopolis, all this shit. But then behind me, I can't see anyone in the main chamber. I can just hear the fight against the demon.
Yeah.
The mole, he looks worried. He says, "The mole's friends need him, but the mole isn't as fast as his friends." He looks a little dejected, but then he brightens up. He looks back out to the clouds, to the sky. Unless... He smiles. He reaches out one hand, and a bolt of lightning smashes into the mole as he uses his maneuver for practical magic. You choose a creature within the distance of your hurl element ability and deal damage to that creature equal to your reason score. I'm going to damage myself.
I know where he's going with this. I have an orc.
Oh my gosh.
And the lightning surges through me. You briefly see my skeleton. And then the blood fire rush takes a hold of the mole.
Yeah.
His veins glow red and blue. His speed increases by 2 to a magnificent total of 7.
Oh my god.
And then the mole just starts roaring as he runs out into the main hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you don't see anything.
I knew it would be funniest to wait until I'm last. I'll use my action to take another move. And listen, I've done this before. Maybe I can do it again. Leaping across the entire room. What do you think?
Well.
That's going to be might, I would say.
Could I perchance spend my accrued 3 essence to give myself a little bonus, using earth and wind to propel me?
I'm going to say it'll be bing by using your might.
Ooh. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
No.
Like, Delia, I'm making it to there.
Esgidiau, what are you doing?
I was just moving my token outside so I could see what was going on.
You were just watching.
Hey, everybody, look! The mole's gonna jump again.
I think that's the end of the round. You just get villain points and the demons get to go.
So you get 12 more villain points.
You see, Esgidiau, this thing, its eyes laser in on you again, and it... I guess. It's going to rip and tear you apart. Please. It deals 2 damage.
I'm gonna spend my triggered action again for Divine Disruption. Reduce that by my intuition by 2, so no damage.
Nice.
This
No damage.
frenzied looks at its tentacle-wrapped claws, and is a little insecure. Like, I thought I hurt the devil. And it used its maneuver to laserize you. And what else can it do? Nothing.
Grez would like to do conduit things.
Okay. Can you even get to it?
You're in the second door, right? I just have to get within range of you guys.
Okay. Go for it.
There we go. That's good enough. I've got line of effect everyone that matters.
The frenzied licks its chops. Gains a little more confidence.
I'm going to, as a maneuver, use Armor of the Faithful.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Rough roll.
Only a 6.
Nice.
So my 3 targets, which are Esgidiau and the 2 civilians, will each gain 10 temporary stamina.
How long does that last?
Until the end of the encounter. Grez will run up to right behind Esgidiau, take a quick peek into the room, see the 2 civilians cowering, and say, "Take heart, your protection is nigh." And a faint shimmer will surround each of the 3 of them as they are warded against damage by holy light. Well, I still do have an action.
Oh my god,
You
that was
do.
a maneuver? What?
That's a maneuver.
Oh dear god. These demons don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance.
We have 2 conduits. Damn.
Is this frenzy the only demon I see?
Yes.
Yep.
It's the only one you see. And it sounds just
Then-
like that baby in the back.
Well, unfortunately, it's not as cute as a baby in the background. I heard something about temples.
Yeah, no.
Well, my war domain effect is still active because it's not the end of my next turn, so I'll use my action for Holy Lance.
That's second tier.
Tier 2.
So a 12 is 6 holy damage plus my 4, so 10 holy damage, and I get to pull him 3.
10 holy damage as every orifice, and there are more that you didn't know existed, glow, emanate this holy light as you pull it towards you, and it completely disintegrates, washes over Esgidiau.
Can I pull it into the wall next to Esgidiau?
Oh, yeah, that sounds cool. And it just completely disintegrates. Die. And the encounter is over. The 2 civilians.
You two, come on, get out of here.
Oh,
This place is gonna collapse.
yes. Oh my god, please. Help. The city's burning.
Jim, do we hear any other noises from other maybe civilians that are not safe right now?
Certainly, I'll poke around the area that I'm in as well. So.
Okay. Lorelei, you don't see any civilians there.
Yeah, so I think Kaelan will kind of nod to Aldmir and okay, let's check the rooms as we head back to the stairs and keep clearing the building, I guess. And has this door been checked yet?
No.
Okay, I would like to open that, as long as that's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, I see Lorelei in there.
You do?
Apparently. And,
Just leads into another changing room, and then you run into Lorelei in the other chamber there.
okay, so it looks like we've checked pretty much everything, except this door over here, which...
It's on fire.
yeah.
If we open it, I suspect the building will fly to blaze.
Okay.
And also, we haven't checked here. As I see, is it a door?
It is a door. Kaelan kind of looked out. There's a window right over here that Kaelan was looking out as he ran by, but I didn't open the door. You're right.
You look out the window.
I'll guess Aldmir will go to the stairs, but he will see that Mole is walking after him, and he'll casually drop him. Mole, if you would be so kind, can you please check this balcony? I don't know, maybe there's somebody there.
Sure thing. The mole can take the balcony straight off the building.
No,
Just
please,
a flick of
check
the
it.
mole's wrist and it'll come right off.
Oh my
Just no, stop. Just check it. Check it, please.
Oh, okay.
Do not destroy. Just make sure that we have cleared all the area. Okay, thank you.
Well, if it's clear, there's no harm in destroying it.
I murmur it to myself as I
The mole actually opens the door here and finds two civilians. Hidden, behind some of these chairs. And they are very afraid. Please don't hurt us. Oh, wait, no, but... And the other one says, no, that's not one of the demons. What are you?
What are you? Oh no.
The mole is the mole.
And are you here to kill us?
Why would the mole want to kill you?
I don't
You're
know.
not even made of demon stuff. No, you have to leave. Because this balcony is coming down.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, they don't laugh.
He's determined.
It doesn't seem structurally sound. I don't know.
Not for long.
No, it's
Not for long.
Do you mind if we just... And they just kind of scoot past you.
The mole is relieving some stress, taking a chance to spend a recovery, and in so doing, collapse this fucking balcony.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You all hear a very loud noise as if a balcony is being destroyed. And the mole walks
Oh no,
through the door.
the floor is collapsing. Run for your lives.
So,
If-
you... Shepherd Grez jumps down. I will remove you from here. And then you all are making your way down, like civilized people, down the steps, right?
Oh, hell no, I'm jumping down too.
I'm jumping in too. I'm
Might as
flying.
well,
I'm flying
since I
in.
happen to be.
So, this is not exactly what you see. Because this is what you see.
Oh.
Yeah, you jump down and you see these whatchamacallits. These demons down there lurking. And then you see another Rimash. However you pronounce that. There are just a surplus of tentacles in here. And but I'll read the description instead of just saying a surplus of tentacles. The ground floor of the sign of the Drunken Fool is a graveyard. Guests and staff alike litter the ground, some of the corpses charred, and others bloody heaps of shredded flesh. Stronger fiends radiating magic and dragging around heavy chained limbs, search for survivors around a hovering black iron orb, or black iron ball, rigid and burning with a wicked flame not of this world. But worse is the sight of Blackbottom through the windows and rubble beyond. Dozens, hundreds of these iron balls have cratered sections of the city, bleeding fiends faster than the fiends can bleed its people. That's a good line. Blackbottom is overrun. Your only hope is to leave this in the city alive. And it's going to be initiative.
Oh boy, who's rolling initiative?
I think Grez should roll.
Ooh, close.
Nice. What does that mean? Do you guys get to go first, right? If it's a
Bad guys go first.
Bad guys
Oh.
go
Bad
to
guys.
roll. We need 6 or higher.
Yep.
I'm gonna have the ball go first.
Unfortunately, none of us took the deal with the demon that gives us +2 on our initiative roll.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'd say they're surprised. They certainly didn't expect you to superhero land into this area. So this one is going to ruin it. It's going to go. And is going to move.
If they're surprised, we get to go first.
That's what I was looking for. So yeah.
I'll go.
Of course.
Okay, that's tier 2 because I get a double edge. So that's
Nice.
It's like a 5 ID. I will use Divine Weakness.
Oh no.
I will point at the Renmash. Or should we be attacking the orb?
I'd say let's get rid of the threats right in front of us until we know more about what's going on here. Would be Kaelan's vote.
Oh no.
The orb is bigger.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
The orb is much bigger. It's 3x3. Oh, sorry.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Right.
Alright, in that case, I think the orb should be the first to go. How about Kaelan and I focus on, Aldmir and I focus on the orb. The rest of y'all take care of the others.
I have one clarifying question about the orb. Would you say it could be classified as a mundane metal?
It is made of iron.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a Divine Weakness on the orb. Alright, let's hope for this. Come on, annoy me. God damn it.
Oh
That wasn't a bad
no.
prayer.
That wasn't prayer. That was a divine weakness. So it takes 8 corruption damage, and whenever the target takes damage, it takes 3 extra corruption damage.
Yeah, hold on. I'm supposed to roll something at the beginning of the round.
Oh boy.
Yeah. A power roll? No modifier. Yikes.
Ooh, okay, tier 1.
Okay. All demons on the ground floor. Within 5? Gain an edge on all attacks and resistance rolls until the start of the next round. So 5. Ooh. In 5.
That's all of them. At least all that I can see.
All of them except for 1 ensnarer.
5. Okay, nice. So,
Yep, that looks like all of them.
you said you
All
damaged
right.
it. How much did you damage it?
8 damage, and every time it takes damage until end of its next turn, it takes an additional 3 corruption damage. And I will move 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, right there.
So these pitlings are going to, pitlings. It says 1 creature or object per minion.
So basically what happens is you make an attack roll, or you make a single power roll, and then you apply the damage to a number of heroes in reach, based on the results of the power roll. And if you don't have, if the pitlings don't have enough targets, the extra pitlings can not take the action and add their free strike bonus to the damage against 1 hero.
Okay.
Who is in their reach.
So Kaelan's about to take a lot of damage, is what you're saying.
I don't know how the reach is. If the reach is
Yeah,
only 1,
depends
if
what
it's
the reach is.
adjacent, it's only 1 that reached you. If they have ranged attacks, they can actually go for the lot of us.
Good point.
They're going.
Well, if they have range 10, then they're gonna split it up
Yeah.
across 5 of us.
Yeah. So they're gonna hit all of you. This much damage. 14, which is a 2nd tier, which is 3 poison damage to each of you.
Oh.
Grez would like to use his triggered action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use Divine Corruption. The attack takes a Bane, which, let's see. Yeah, the attack takes a bane and damage to one targeted creature is reduced by 2. Never mind. Yeah, one creature is fine. If Esgidiau wants to burn it on that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll do the same. So, so all of us, or just the 3 of them down there?
All 6. No, I'm sorry. Not all 6 of you. Everyone except for the mole.
Sorry, you're not taking damage, the mole.
Yeah,
Holy
I'll
snap, but you'll
do my-
survive.
I also have a free triggered action to this from my Vine Ward. Whenever an enemy within 5 squares of you damages you with a ranged ability, you can pull a number of squares equal to your highest characteristic score, which is 2. And then because I'm a Hakan, I get to increase any pull or push by 1. So I'm going to pull this pitling through the other pitling towards me. So it will be pulled 1. So it crashes into the other pitling, and both of them will take 3 points of damage as they get smashed together.
Okay,
For a
so
total of
since
6 to the punch.
Grez and I are both doing the divine disruption, that'd be a double.
Not using divine disruption.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No. No, I read it that it was one targeted creature is reduced, and I was like, let's hold it.
Okay, yeah, fine.
So the pull minion 3 over to Pitling 3. It knocks into the Pitling 1 and skewers itself on its back head thorns or whatever horn. Its horny head, and it
Just a little flick of the wrist, and just the ink pulls it closer as a response to it using its strike against me.
Ooh, slick.
Anyone else want to use any other triggered actions to in response to this?
Kaelan can parry against any of the damage against Lorelei or Aldmir. I don't know if we want to do any of that just yet. I'm not gonna.
Right.
Okay. Yep. We'll save that for later then.
Yeah.
So everyone except the mole is taking 3 poison damage?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this guy has a range of 5, so we're gonna use my maneuver to pray.
What's your prayer look like? Is that?
Ooh. On a 10 with a double edge, that gives me a tier 2 result. Which is good for 1 piety, which will take me to a total of 5. Grez will see the horde of demons and the black orb and the pitlings running over and skewering everyone as he raises a fist to absorb the shot that came toward him. Well, this is a mess, isn't it? And then he'll start muttering under his breath, kind of bowing his head as he moves. Let's see here, I was hitting Trump. As he moves over. 1, 2, 3 to there.
Flames
to put
are
everyone,
laughing.
which puts Kaelan, Aldmir, and Lorelei all within range 5, which is important because he's then going to use convert action to maneuver and use Armor of the Faithful. Darn it. On a power roll of 9, that's a tier 1 result, so 10 temporary stamina.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
So the 3 melee characters get, or melee capable characters get 10 temporary stamina, and then I will use the rest of my move to get away from the fire and all the demons a little bit. Oh, I have an extra 2 movement here because of my Bloodfire, don't I?
When does that end
End
from
of
the
turn.
prior? Because you took damage. Yep. Sweet.
Yeah, I took
Nice.
damage, so I have +2 movement.
And your veins start to glow.
So 3 to there. We'll go to there for 9, I guess, total.
The 2 conduits are in the same general area. I wish I had a AoE.
Oh boy.
And that'll be my turn.
This big lumbering demon, I think I described him as having like a lot of tentacles and a bunch of eyes. Shoots eye beams at his 4 squad members And then he does his laser beam thing, and each target, it's self and squad, so he could have teleported with this. I'm sorry. Each target can teleport 2, and the Remok can make an Abyssal Strike. So he's going to make an Abyssal Strike. So, well, first of all, 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. And there. So you all are surrounded. And then he's going to make, as a maneuver, this is a maneuver, it costs 5 1 points. And he will make this against Lorelei, I think. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh, jeez, Snake Eyes! Wow.
What does that do? What is a critical failure?
Just a tier 1 result. There's no critical failures, but that's okay.
Good.
That's just an unfortunate roll. Sorry.
Yeah.
He reaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You take 4 damage.
All right. Let me see.
Just to get it used, Kaelan will go ahead and, as a triggered action, parry that.
Okay.
Yeah, so an ally within 1 reach, that damage is halved just to
Okay, so just 2
keep
points.
mitigating stuff. Yep.
2 points of damage, and the Remok teleports to 1, 2. Yeah, and wants to flank with Aldmir. And Lorelei, did you have anything else as a triggered action?
Nope, I think I'll leave that be.
Okay. And then he gets to do that again because, well, he as a maneuver, he got to make that Abyssal Strike, and now as an action, he's going to make an Abyssal Strike.
That was a maneuver?
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
13, which is slightly better. That's going to be 7 damage.
I'm gonna
To Lorelei.
spend my triggered action to give that a Bane and reduce damage by 2.
Okay, so that would be 11.
Tier 1.
Maybe tier 1, so that only 4 damage. You reduce it by 2 damage. That's 2 again.
Yeah.
Watch.
Okay.
And they teleport 2. I don't think they want to teleport. I think they're right where they. Well, no. Now they're. Wait, I didn't see Grez. Hold on now. Hold the fort. Hold it. Yeah, you might want to teleport to that. Boop. Right there. You can burn some villain points to do some cool stuff.
Do it.
Do it.
Yes, I will. Remok, I'm gonna first note that how many villain points I have, and the Remok takes an adjacent creature with them. When they teleport, the creature appears in an occupied square adjacent to the Remok's destination.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, Grez.
So the Remok just plucked someone out?
Yeah, let's dance, Grez.
Since the Remok is ending its turn adjacent to Grez, I'm going to use my kit ability mobility. For trigger action, I can shift up to 2 squares.
What?
Oh no.
Slippery little orc.
That's hilarious.
It's not fair, but it's so fun.
It's not.
Aldmir cracks his neck, looking at this Rimash, and shifts 1 square to meet his gaze. And first of all, I will roll my dice for my rage.
Yes.
I would recommend if anyone has ranged abilities to focus on the orb.
Okay.
But I assume you're mostly melee.
So it's 1. It's unfortunate, but
Unfortunate, yep.
it's okay. We have 3 rage. For now, it's all right. But because we are in rage, we deal extra, and we shift it to the target. I can deal weapon damage to the target equal to my agility score, so +2. That's great. And we will be making humiliating strike again.
Oh boy.
and we will strike him down. We make 2d10 plus 2. Wait a second. Oh boy.
Spicy dice. Oh.
17.
Tier 3.
Ooh, it was
Excellent.
So near. But it's great nevertheless. And we will be adding 1d6 because we want to insult this demon deeply and personally. And it will be plus 2 damage from my rage and 12 damage from Humiliating Strike and 3. So it will be 17 damage.
Holy crap.
You see that there are these, under its skin, glows these terrified faces, humanoid faces all. And a couple of them are snuffed as he halves the damage.
And he gains an edge if he would attack me next.
Yes, he most
The target gains an edge on their next attack against you. So pretty much it is. And
is it before the end of their next turn, or is it just whenever they next attack you?
I guess whenever they next attack me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yep. I guess that's all. Maybe I can do some maneuvers, but I really don't know what should I do now.
You shifted to start with.
Yeah. I guess that's all. Yeah.
Your maneuvers are aid attack, give an ally an edge on their next attack, and so one enemy within reach.
I guess I will make an aid to Kaelan.
Oh, actually, you probably have to do with Lorelei because it is within distance of reach, unless you have a reach of 2.
No, unfortunately, I have only 1. Can I shift 1 square again? Because my speed is 6, so I can shift 3 squares.
Yep.
So I will shift here again and give you an aid attack. Then.
Sweet. All right.
It uses 5 of its movement to move there, and it's snarling. It doesn't really have a mouth because all these tentacles just come out of it. And it's going to use 2 villain points and add a double edge to any attack they make. It's going to be against the Dragon Knight. He's going to add a double edge to this. That's just plus.
Up a tier. All right.
Yeah, plus 1 tier.
Wait, so an edge is just plus 2, and then a double edge is plus 4, right? Is that correct?
A double edge is up here with no modifier.
So even if you rolled Snake Eyes, you'd get to tier 2 with a double edge. Oh, shoot. So you get tier 3.
Grez is going to use Divine Disruption on that. The attack takes a Bane.
Oh, no.
Tier 2.
Nice.
No.
And damage to Aldmir is reduced by 2.
You're going to take 3 total damage, Aldmir, as it lashes out with its tentacles. And...
I'm appreciating the Eldritch taking this to temporary stamina too.
Yeah, it's almost temporary stamina.
And that is its turn.
Okay, so does anybody have something they want to do, or should Kaelan go?
I think I would be better if I went before you. My thought is I was going to push this Harrier 1 square back and then flank him with you and give you a double edge on your next attack.
I would recommend keeping the rune in there because because on my next turn I'll be able to hit all of y'all and teleport y'all and hit all of them with my lightfall.
Kaelan's gonna probably get away and do some ranged on his turn. Kaelan will take the shift move action and
if
shift.
You're doing range, I would recommend against the orb since it still has the divine weakness on it.
Against the orb? Do it on the orb. Got it. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So there.
An extra 5 too.
2. All right. So I will move right there, and then as my maneuver, I will mark the orb and I will spend 1 focus to also mark the Ruinant, and then I will make a 2-shot. I'm going to go against the Ramash and the Iron Orb. That is a 16 plus on the Ramash. I have the Edge, which takes it to tier 3.
Yay.
Awesome.
So that is 7 damage on the Ramash, plus 2 from my mark, so a total of 9 damage on that. And then the Iron Orb will take 6 damage, plus the 5, for a total of 11.
Okay. What are you doing? What is this? What is this attack?
So I just grab 2 arrows out of my quiver, and I just quick do a shoot at the Ramash, and then spin around and fire a second one at the orb and start trying to chip away at it.
The Ramash, when it looks at you, the arrow sinks into its shoulder, or what you think is its shoulder, and then it just flexes its muscle, and it just the arrow just snaps.
The mole's just chilling by the fire.
And by a big demon. It is going to, its veins are going to surge with this dark energy, and some of the under its flesh, you see these faces start to dwindle, and then you see the faces, the mole. You see the faces on the floor beneath you as the affected area. 3 cube within 10. Until the beginning of the Torlas's next turn, the area is difficult terrain, and all creatures take 1 point of weapon damage for each square they move through, forced movement or normal. And now it's going to make a. Oh, I love this. Now I'm getting it. Okay. So you yeah, you slip and slide, and you are slid to 1, 2. Slides
Son of a bitch.
Oh, ouch. Okay,
Yep, so
okay.
you take 2 points of normal weapon damage. Just normal weapon, fleshy damage as you sort of get raked against some teeth, maybe some claws or something.
Mole has some anger he'd like to vent. In this difficult terrain, the spongy flesh and teeth and whatever is nipping at my heels, the mole will first use a maneuver, practical magic, to teleport 2 squares.
Ooh. Are you going to teleport? Oh, you're not going to. That's fire.
Heroes run through fire.
You run through.
I pop up out of the earth into the fire, and I'm screaming as I run.
The first time a hero enters a patch of fire or begins their turn in one, they take 3 fire damage.
I've got hit points for days. I've got stamina for days.
Oh gosh.
This unnaturally iron ball looms above you, and as you rush by this flesh, you hear one of the voices say, "Help me!"
What the fuck?
Yeah, the mole doesn't really know what the fuck to say to that, but he's gonna keep running.
Sorry.
Out the other side, through the flames, the mole leaps out of the flames, roaring, and then brings one fist down to the stone and punches the earth.
What did the earth?
That is an ability I have.
Punches the earth.
Punch the earth.
I do a 3 burst around me.
Imagine knocking the orb prone.
Oh, that's a spicy one.
8 damage, knocked prone.
That is a spicy damage.
Shoot.
Okay. There are cracks forming in the orb. This unnatural earth has been affected by your elemental fury. And then these other creatures, the ensnarers, you said they each also take that same damage? They
take 8 damage, they're knocked prone.
How do you eviscerate these 3 minions?
I leap out of the flames, punch the earth, and these stalagmites erupt out of the debris and just start piercing through these demons.
First, going to spend another maneuver on Coat the Blade. So once again, dips a quill in ink. adding 4 points of presence damage, or of poison damage. That's her maneuver, and then she's going to spend 3 insight on Quick Pursuit. As she lashes out suddenly, words trailing from her pen that begin to chase the Ruinant beside her. So that is going to be, let's see, I get an edge on this because I am flanking with Kaelan.
Yes.
And the Ruinant is also marked, so I get another another edge on it, so it's a double edge.
Nice.
And I have, it's my agility characteristic, so it is.
Kaelan also gets a focus because you got a tier 3 on the one I had marked.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh my
Awesome.
God. Synergy, people.
That's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
And sorry, you
This feels good, guys.
as well.
yeah, I'm going to use my triggered action, Earth and Force, to give you an extra 8 damage by spending 1 essence. And
So
you get
I
to
will-
push the target up to 2
Holy.
squares.
Okay, I also get to slide the target for this, so this is going to be fun. I am going to deal, you said 8 damage, so that is, I did 19, that's 27 points of damage to the Ruinant.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh my god! That is 2. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Ruin it.
So I deal from mine 14 plus 1 blessing plus 4 from my poison is 19 plus 8 is 27.
And did you include the bonus from the mark in that?
No, I didn't. That is 29.
Oh.
And you've probably spent most of your villain points at this point, so halving is going to be hard.
Hopefully.
I still have 3 left. So
Oh.
it's gonna be halved, but that's incredible. And you brutally, how do you really mutilate this Ruinant? Because
So the ink just carries through it. You see the ink actually spilling into its blood, and words begin bubbling through its flesh as it is then thrown back two, which is actually 3 because I get an extra one, into the pitling behind it, dealing 3 additional damage to both of them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You said it was slide 5.
So the pit.
And yeah, the pitling takes 3. The Ruinant takes 3.
Are you sliding it south? Okay.
I am towards the south one.
Okay,
Sorry, towards and then it's still there. I get the actual quick pursuit part of this, and I get to shift it 6. And this is a slide, so I get to slide it 6. I'm going to slide it down 1 square, down another square into the other pitling. So that is 1 square, 5 squares remaining, another 5 points of damage to both the Ruinant and the pitling. So the pitlings take 8 total. This takes another 5.
Okay.
And I get to follow it.
Hold on. So you are moving this guy here.
First there into that one, and then after that down into that one. Yeah.
And then where is it ending? Here.
It is going to probably end up right there. Yeah, because it'll unless the pitling is eviscerated by that 5 damage.
That pitling is eviscerated by that 5 damage. Yes.
In that case, I have how much damage does it overkill by?
3. Sorry.
3? Okay.
Yes.
So that's overkill by 3. Then then I still have slide left. I'm gonna slide right into the next pitling, dealing another 2 points to each of them.
Jeez.
2 points.
Oh my god.
damage against both
It's
the pitling and
bowling,
the Ruinant.
yeah?
This is bowling.
Yes.
At some point, you have to say, "Oh god." So then you kill another pitling. I'm gonna say.
And so
I'm
yeah,
gonna
the
say
Ruinant
go-
takes the.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of the pool of minions in Fantasy Grounds here, but
Mhm.
we're gonna say 0 and then 2. So we've already carried that over. So yes, you kill number 1 as well. So you move it there.
And I get to shift along with it as part of my thing.
Oh my god. Y'all are superheroes. And wait, the Ruinant then takes how much damage from?
So it got shifted through all these things. So it got hit the first one. It had a certain amount left. Basically, in total, it will take 4 points of additional damage from being shifted through minions.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Then I have a question for you. How you? I think I know. But how do you kill it? What does that look like? This is very
So yeah, like
slapstick.
Lorelei is rushing forward. She slips it in the ink. The words begin erupting from its flesh as it's carried by the force of these words on a little dance. And then as it dies, the words erupt out and kind of paint forth a poem in blood over it.
Marvelous.
Holy shit! How did that all come together so cool? That was awesome.
So that was my action with everyone's bonuses. Thank you so much for those. That was my action and my maneuver to poison my weapon. I still have my move left. I'm going to shift 3 to flank the remark with Aldmir.
The orb is orbing right now, and it's going to make a power roll. An orbular power roll. They gain an edge on all attacks and resistance rolls until the start of the next round. Ooh! Summon a squad of 1 Ruinin and 5 Pitlings. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Oh shoot.
Yeah, these Pitlings surround you, the mole. And as long as you are within 3, or I'm sorry, if you're within 1 of 3 Pitlings, you can't regain stamina.
Oh,
Just something to keep.
they hinder recoveries. Okay.
No,
I
not just
can help with
recoveries.
that.
Not just recoveries. You cannot gain stamina.
Ooh.
What does that say about temporary stamina?
I assume
Okay.
I assume stamina is stamina.
Enemies within 2 squares. 2 squares of 3 or more Pitlings can't regain stamina. Doesn't say anything about temporary, so I'm gonna say that temporary is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna first pray and if I roll the worst possible outcome, it'll still be a bit of it.
Oh my gosh!
Damn near the worst possible. That's funny.
And so it was.
I take
You whammied yourself.
okay. I take 4 damage, but
Ouch!
that means I took damage, so I get an extra +2 to my next damage roll.
Oh, nice.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna cast Lightfall.
There's so much more.
1, 2, 3, nice.
Okay, so that's 9 damage to all the enemies in the area.
Plus, does it still get the bonus corruption damage, or was that
No,
not anymore?
that's gone. That's
Okay.
gone. And the mole, you can teleport to any square within that area.
The Ruinant's not looking
No.
good, and this Pitling is eviscerated.
I'm gonna. Alright, so that was my maneuver and action. So I'm gonna. I'm good where I am actually right now in terms of positioning because I can still hit anything with whatever I want.
If Esgidiau is done, I'm going to spend an insight and use hesitation is weakness to act immediately.
Oh shoot!
I was waiting to do
shoot!
that.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it, girl boss.
So Lorelei will then look to the Remak and go, I think, yes, another stanza. And I'm going to use Sucker Slice on the Remak. I have, again, double edge because it is marked and I'm flanking.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So that is another
crit.
tier 3 result. Not quite a crit.
Almost.
Sucker
Almost.
Slice is not... Oh, shoot. I forgot I was going to make my maneuver first. Okay. I'm going to coat the blade
Friendly
again.
game.
This is my classic thing.
Yeah.
To get the extra damage. Is 4 points plus 13 is 17 points of damage to the Remak.
Plus the mark.
Plus the mark is 19 points of damage to the Remak. And because I have flanked this creature, Aldmir's next attack... no, hold on. Until the end of Aldmir's next turn, he has double edge on this Remak no matter where he moves. That is a action, that is a maneuver, and I'm going to actually then shift 3 over to this door and look for civilian.
Yeah, you're looking at doorway.
Actually, I don't suppose anyone has a reaction they want to add damage to with that. See if we can kill this thing so that it doesn't get to act again.
Yeah, so I'll add just 6 extra damage on that.
How do you kill it?
Yo, nice.
Yeah, tell me how your prayer does it, because I wasn't enough. So you're I think like Lorelei is like walking away, kind of like trying to think of another verse, and then I think you speak the word that is missing to complete this poem.
Yeah, and it's something related to rocks fall and the demon dies.
It dies.
As rocks fall and the demon dies.
Okay. Yeah, you look in this. You can open the door as a tree maneuver. This room looks like it's going to collapse. Who to choose from? Oh, I'm going to choose Torlas here. Oh yeah, Torlas. Going to do some slice and dice. 5 movement? Okay. Not terrible. And let's see how much this slip and slide will go. Okay, 13. Okay, slide 2.
Sorry, Cameron. I will use my triggered action, Uncanny Dodge, and I will shift up to 2 squares. If that moves me out of the area effect, I ignore this effect or this attack. Otherwise, I will take half damage.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
And I would spend 1 rage to take my friend Kaelan with me.
Oh no!
Away
Don't do
from.
Don't do it.
Oh, yo.
So-
Yeah.
So how does that work? You're just gonna move and he stays the same distance away from.
I will. I guess I will move here. Firstly, wait. Yeah, I will move here. Take Kaelan with me, and move him. He will move 1 square, and I will move 1 square. So he can move. He can move. I guess here.
So you give me a little nudge out of the area there, huh?
Yeah, this
Thing. You move villain adjacent ally affected by the attack with you, applying the same outcome to them. Yep.
Yo. That's awesome.
Yeah, the tongues lap at you. They're trying to move you around, but it doesn't have any effect. So that was his action. He's gonna. I don't know. Not do anything. I guess he used his movement. He could move again, but I don't think there's any point in doing it. No, he's done.
And I'm going to target Pitling 2 here, the one standing between Aldmir and Kaelan. Ooh, an 18.
Whoa.
Okay. So that is 9 holy damage, and I get to pull it 4, and I'm going to pull it into this other Pitling.
Yes.
All creatures take 1 point of weapon damage. However, the move through forced movement or normal.
So each of them is going to take 3 damage from smashing into each other. And the one that I targeted is going to take 9 holy damage, which I believe means that they take 14 damage from the lance itself.
Oh no. So minion 2 takes another 2, so that would kill it. Very, very nice. And was that that was your turn, right? You did all
that. Was my action. I'm gonna do some moving here. We're just gonna walk around the flesh pit and move into a position to support the mole and the fight against the Iron Orb, and then we'll say a little bit of a prayer for the souls of the pitlings that maybe whatever afterlife comes after will be a little merciful to them.
So that's your turn. Very good turn. Yeah, this Ruinant is going to rake over you with his bloodletting claws.
I bleed gravel.
That's 2 damage, sir.
2 damage. I'll take it on the chin.
I'm gonna my triggered action, Divine Disruption.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So that attack takes a bane, which doesn't do anything, and damage to one targeted creature, the mole, is going to be reduced by my intuition score of 2.
Okay, I will. Let's see. That green square is from the mole, right?
It is difficult terrain for my enemies.
So I can still go my full speed. Excellent. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, I would like to go ahead and move. Let's move up here a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move right there. Now, okay, do we think we should target the orb or the demons at this point?
I think the mole will be like, "Go for the orb! I got these little bastards."
Okay.
I
okay.
think you should focus on the Torlas because he hasn't taken any damage at all. Because on my turn, I plan on just nuking them with my Lightfall.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't
Yeah.
Oh, and your Lightfall is an AoE, isn't it?
Yeah.
But here's a question: did we notice that like last time the demons more showed up from the orb, and
Yeah.
only the mole and Kaelan are left to act this round? So are we potentially spitting more demons out of the orb before your Lightfall?
Good point. Yeah.
Okay. So that being the case, I will go ahead and mark the Torlas with my maneuver, and I will spend a focus to also mark the Ruinant, I think. Let's go ahead and get him going down. And then I will... so I'm spending one focus to mark both of them, and then I will use my 2-shot signature ability to attack once against the Torlas and once against the Ruinant. It gives me an edge on attacks and +2 damage. Well, it gives everybody an edge on attacks and +2 damage to these things. So he just kind of points them out and lets people know, let's focus these ones down. This one has some armor plates on its back that have pried up. I'll see if I can open up some weaknesses on this Torlas. And then, so that is a +4 because of my edge there. And
Oh my god.
Nice.
Dear God.
okay, so it's a dirty 20.
Yep.
Which does 7 damage +2, so 9 damage to each of them.
The Torlos will... I'll spend 2 villain points, and I will have the damage for the Torlos. So that's 9 damage, so that would be 5 round up or down in this game.
Oh, and
Down.
I got a tier 3 result against 2 enemies.
Uh-oh.
So I get 2 resource back.
That's very good.
You're in the zone.
That's
Excellent. Okay.
And how do you kill the Ruinant?
So I kind of pointed out the break in its armor plating, and so I just line up as my more focused shot there to try to pierce that armor plating in its backs as it's facing off against the mole there. And it just pierces through, and the mole sees an arrowhead just burst out of its chest. It's kind of splattering some of its viscera there.
Yeah, and it screeches, howls in pain, and then...
Excellent. Okay, and then so I've moved, I've taken a maneuver, and I have done an action, so I will end Kaelan's turn there.
Alright. Cool beans. And now it's just this little pitling. Little pitling. Little pitling's gonna try to, well, kill them all. Why not? He's gonna spit at you. He's flying. He's just gonna buzzing around your head, and he...
I'm gonna spit back.
Oh! Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
ooh.
That's not bad. 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
and doesn't something happen if it's an attack made within the range of the orb? I remember
What?
something about that
They
from...
got a bonus from the orb, yeah. But is this a ranged attack?
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. On my turn, I was gonna pose this question because I was trying to find in the rules if there's any penalty for making a ranged attack in melee. I couldn't find anything.
It triggers an opportunity attack, I think, according to the cheat sheet. But
I
also,
don't think
not anymore?
the cheat sheet is up to date on that. I'll start looking through the rules, but I'm pretty sure it's a bane if you make a ranged attack while you are in melee with an enemy.
But in any event, the mole does have ranged immunity, right?
Oh yeah.
From my
That's
signature
right.
ability.
This pitling had...
Yeah, you get a tier 2 result anyway. So
Yeah, he had a bane because he had he attacked within
Within melee?
Within melee with a ranged attack. However,
Okay,
it
so
also had an edge, because all demons on the ground floor within 10 gain an edge on all attacks and resistance rolls until the start of the next round from the orb. So it canceled itself out,
Very good.
and it is just 15.
Okay.
how much damage?
How much damage?
Don't worry, I can take it.
3 poison damage, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna use my triggered action to reduce that by 2.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's reduced to nothing then because of my immunity.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I can't do
And I get to, as basically like a free reaction, deal damage to the pitling equal to my highest characteristic score, which is 2.
How do you
So he spits at me, and I spit a rock back at his face.
Oh my gosh.
You give it some real gusto, and it goes straight through its weird tentacle mouth, and you see a massive hole in the back of its head as it just plops down to the ground. It is very surprised by that. By that. Yeah. So am I.
I learned that one from the dwarves.
And now, the mole, it is your turn.
Ah yes, the mole is cleared of enemies. And the rune just dropped next to him. He just spat a pitling to death.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna heft up his pickaxe and look up at this orb. And he's just gonna slowly take a step back to get out of melee with it. Sidle up to Kaelan. And he sort of looks at Kaelan and how you're holding your bow. And you see me adjusting my stance with the pickaxe, trying to mirror what you do with the bow. And then I line up the shot. And I chuck my pickaxe at the iron orb using my spike signature ability.
Yes.
Right.
That's going to be a power roll +2. Dun, 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 dun. A whopping 10.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't think I got any way to increase that.
Okay.
2 fire damage. And I'll bump that up to 4 with my maneuver.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, with my maneuver, the practical magic, I can just deal damage equal to my reason score, which is 2. And that'll be sonic damage. Why not?
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
I pluck one of the floating gemstones around my head, a tourmaline, and I snap it onto my pickaxe. And so whenever it hits the iron orb, there's this resounding boom.
Yeah,
That's a loud fire.
And with that, it starts to crack open, and you can see inside. It's still there. It's still a structure, but barely holding on. And you can see inside. There is what appears to be some kind of altar, and some demons are holding a human hostage there. This vision is there for just a moment, and then goes away.
They've got a guy, the mole says very cryptically.
They've got a guy.
Looks like it looked like it was they were going to sacrifice him or something. His life was certainly in danger.
So that was inside we were seeing this through the cracks in the orb?
Yeah.
What you were saying?
It was a portal or something, yeah. And just the brief second you saw that image, this horrible abyssal wasteland. It is top of the round, so now I have to roll for the orb real quick.
Oh, yes.
That's a 13, which means all
Tier
demons
2?
on the ground floor. Yeah, all demons on the ground floor within 10 gain an edge on all attacks and resistance rolls until the start of the next round. Ooh, summon a squad of 5 pitlings. Nice.
I have a plan.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Power of God and enemy.
They're all convenient. All right, first, how much damage would I take for just touching? Can I just take 1 point of damage from the fire?
Oh my gosh.
Fire. What does it say?
I thought it was-
here. It's something. It's not that.
I wonder if you've too much immunity as the devil.
Nope, I don't have any.
Ah.
If you're looking for just 1 damage, you could walk into the flesh.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
Heroes walk through fire.
I don't know. That flesh pit is really cool. It's really cool. It smells really bad, but it's really cool. You should go check it out. It's fun.
It's just a rave pit.
Yeah.
A rave pit.
You hear Darude Sandstorm playing in there.
A very sad rave pit because all of the mouths are saying, "Help me, please."
Well, while you're figuring out the fire, I'm gonna pray.
Okay.
Oh yeah! So I take
Oh boy.
2 damage.
The gods are not happy with you too.
I forgot you're doing stuff with your ward.
Mhm.
Yep.
Fire. Okay, you take 3 fire damage whenever you step in there.
So I have now taken 2 instances of damage. So that bumps my invigorating ward. So I'll deal an extra 4 damage. So I'm gonna cast Lightfall again.
And what in the hell does that do? Ooh, nothing.
Plus
much.
2, 10.
On with that roll.
Okay, that's still 5 holy damage.
Okay.
So that
Uh-oh.
ends up being 10 to each of them, right? Since they have weakness, the holy damage. So I just dealt 50 damage to
You just dealt 50 damage?
to the squad, and then 5 to the orb.
So yes, you dealt 50 damage to all these minions. Yeah.
Yep.
So they sort of proudly they do the who's that boxer, that wrestler who does the weird walk. Conor McGregor or whatever his name is. They do that kind of strut out of the orb, and then you just blast them back to the abyss. And in doing so, you also destroy the iron orb.
Hell yeah!
The iron orb is dead.
So Esgidiau stabs her gut with her dagger, but not fully, but then she's like, no, not today. And then she flips her dagger around and then holds it out in front of her, and then the beams of light shoot down.
That's awesome.
That was metal.
That was so metal. Devils versus.
And then I will. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Why
7.
is no
There
one
we go.
going into the flesh pit? I put it there specifically for people to go into it. It's so much fun in there. It's so many difficult terrain and some other stuff.
We can celebrate in the flesh pit once these demons are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the flesh pit might not be there for them. Yeah, when the orb cracks open, you see that vision again, and you see like this opening in there that looks unholy. It looks just demonic. Surprise, surprise. And you see that these human figures are holding this person hostage, and they go to decapitate him, and then the vision dissipates, and the orb cracks and drops to the ground in several pieces. And the Torlas is going to kill both of you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's moving the flesh pit. If you won't go to the flesh pit will go to you. And 3 cube within 10. Yes, certainly. Area, melee, ranged. Okay. Let's see. What flavor this? Ooh, that's a spicy flesh pit.
Okay.
That's a spicy flesh pit right there. And you know what? Since he's almost certainly going to die, I'm going to spend 5.
Esgidiau, do you want to double bane that, or shall I?
Oh shoot.
Don't do this.
We can only do that on attacks. Is this an attack?
Oh yeah, is this an attack?
Keywords are area, melee, and ranged.
Oh shoot.
It's not an attack.
No. It's going to feel like an attack, but it's not.
I feel attacked.
Oh jeez.
The affected area turns into a morass of spongy flesh until the beginning of the Torlas's next turn, unless I spend the villain points. It is difficult terrain, and all creatures take 1 point of weapon damage for each square they move through, forced movement or normal. So 1, 2, 3. You'll move. You'll take 3 damage. And Kaelan, I will slide you. Yeah, because I got a 17. Cool. Slide you 3 as well. And he is used his action, moved. All right. It is the hero's turn again. Fortunately.
Okay, I have a question. So we got another flash of that vision. Is there still a portal thing happening on that iron orb, or has that like gone inert at this point? Because Kaelan's feeling like he needs to try to rescue that person who is about to be sacrificed.
Yeah, I at least got the information in the last session that if we touch an iron plate to the orb, then we get transported to hell. So that might be one way to try and
It would get us out of
Black.
Blackbottom.
Yeah, it would get us out of this fucking town.
I'll say that the portal is still there.
Okay, that's good information.
But it's diminishing. It is slowly but surely shrinking. You probably have enough time to play around in the flesh pit for just a little bit, and then before you need to, make a move.
I could probably one-shot the Torlos on my turn if we want to start moving toward the orb.
There's a non-zero chance that there are still civilians trapped on this floor, besides the one who's being pressed into sacrifice.
Am I hearing a let's split up gang?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You hear
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yes, split up.
Do it.
I think Kaelan and the mole could have a little trip into hell.
That's what I'm wondering.
There were a lot of people there.
In that vision that we were getting? Is that what you said? In the vision that we got, there were a lot of people there?
Yeah, in the portal, there were quite a few people. There were 7 people there.
Okay.
And these were good people or like cultists?
Well, they were gonna sacrifice a guy by decapitating him. So you can draw your own.
Good people.
Yeah. Good people.
Does the mole want to go into the iron orb, and then Kaelan will follow on a following turn?
And that sounds pretty good to me.
All right. I'm down for that plan. Any objections from our other party members?
Nah.
If they're sacrificing one citizen, they probably are going to sacrifice more.
The mole shall step forth from the flesh pit.
Okay. I want to say that if you go into the orb, mechanically speaking, you are going to be out of this encounter. So that you have to think of those things when you're thinking of triggered actions and that kind of stuff.
The mole is gonna look at each of his party members in turn and say, "For the mole, this has been an honor." And I'm gonna rush forward, and as I do, one hand goes out and iron is pulled from the depths of the earth into my hand, forming a plate. And I slap it on that bitch.
Yes.
But it does absolutely.
I'm like there, got my eyes closed, I'm focusing really hard. Just look over my shoulder, everyone else, poke one eye out.
You reach out, you put that iron plate that you just earthbended together, you press it to there, and it doesn't do anything. That's all the information you have.
There are also dozens of other orbs throughout the city, so maybe we could get one of them.
How do you know that, Esgidiau? Are you working with the enemy?
we
my
saw
gosh.
them through the.
Didn't the mole go out on the balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
saw
was
a
looking
bunch
at the
of-
fucking flying city.
You saw a flying city, and you saw a bunch of eagles dropping these same orbs.
Esgidiau points to the giant fucking hole in the ceiling.
Oh, whoa, these are... I've just remembered from, watching The Chain and the actual Fall of Blackbottom years ago that the Hawk Lords were dropping these massive iron orbs down over the city. So this is what that was.
Yeah, you're standing right next to one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've just had a revelation. The eagles dropped these.
The eagles.
The eagles are coming.
I'll throw my pickaxe at the Torlas.
All right. Go on then.
I won't in. Okay.
That's a good one.
Tier 2.
I like
Wait, no.
He is marked.
So plus
Amen.
He is marked, so tier 2, yes.
Tier 2. They take 6 cold damage and they cannot use triggered actions this round.
and they take an extra 2 damage because they're marked, right?
Extra 2 damage. Thank you.
Correct, yes.
Okay, who else is next?
Grez would like to go. Grez needs to get into range. Let's see here. So, maneuver. Grez is going to use Healing Grace. Range of 5, target self or one ally. The target can spend 1 recovery, and I can spend 1 piety to choose an enhancement to add an additional ally in range. So I'm going to target myself and the mole to each be able to spend a recovery.
I need to find exactly how much I get from a recovery.
1/3 of your max stamina. And then I have a lovely action and 3 piety. So I'm going to try the ability I haven't used before. I'm going to use Punishing Smite.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And he's still marked, right? So I have that's a +4.
Yeah, Kaelan hasn't gone, so he's still marked.
Oh, I
No,
like
that's
that.
unfortunate.
I like
So let's go tier 1. So it's going to be 6 plus the 2 for the mark, so 8 holy damage.
Oh,
Wait, so 8 holy damage, you said, right?
Yes, so I believe that's 13 total damage.
Oh, jeez.
Unless someone has a triggered action to add additional damage to it.
Also worth noting, I think that if you were to take something at half set, it would half the damage, but not. It wouldn't reduce the immunity, like the weakness.
Well, he can't take triggered actions because of the mole's effect.
Oh.
I don't think it is a triggered action, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's just a thing. I'm gonna, yeah, definitely half the damage. So it's only gonna be 5 damage. Let's round down. Still not looking good. Still not looking good. It looks like it just barely is about to kill him, but then he dodges out of the way. He flexes all of his muscles, and he staves off that brutal attack.
Okay, so I'm not sure what Kaelan can do, but he was going to go up and try to go into the portal with the iron orb. I saw what the mole was trying to do, so can Kaelan locate anything that he thinks might work as far as having demonic energies to try to trigger whatever the portal is happening?
Absolutely, make another reason test. Reason-based test.
If I can get away with it, I would try to apply my alertness or track, maybe, to just kind of look at what the demons were gathering and what they were doing. Does one of those apply?
Yeah, alertness, I would say. Definitely makes sense.
Sweet. Okay, so that will increase my bonus to +4. Excellent. Okay, tier 2.
Yeah. So, you notice that on the Torlass's back, part of his armor is just barely hanging on, it looks like. Very similar size and like iron plate that the mole made. But it has a weird glimmer to it that would imply demon shenanigans. Demon craft or something. It's demon
Okay,
craft.
so probably my supernatural senses are kind of triggering in relation to that. Okay. So I've moved to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't quite make it there. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and try to get a clear line of sight. Does this flesh pit do any concealment? You'll have to remind me.
No concealment. Just pleasure. Just
Oh, jeez.
that's
You had to bring pleasure into it.
sorry, I'm sorry. I realized what I said just now.
We were all thinking it.
Okay, so I will just go ahead and do my my ranged free strike because I only have the one target at the moment. I am looking at mark until the start of my next turn, so it is no longer marked. I'm going to save my maneuver for the moment. And then, I will just shoot my bow at it. So for the ranged free strike. Okay. Okay. Tier 3. So that is just 10 damage, all told. Now this is mundane weapon damage as well, by the way. I can't remember if these guys have any immunities or anything. So I will just try to kind of pierce the Torlas and try to free and dislodge that little piece of the special armor that I was seeing dangling off the back.
Yeah, with a tier 3 result, it pierces right through its shoulder, and the iron plate flies just about 1 square away from Shepherd Grez, and it does.
Lorelei is just continuing north, going to the very next room and checking for civilians.
Yeah, so this chamber appears to be crumbling. The next one, if you want to open the door is unlocked, yeah. And you see this is also ablaze, on fire, not doing too good. Nobody.
But no signs of civilians. Okay, up to the kitchen then.
Kitchen looks like it's in a bad state. Sorry.
Lorelei, please tell us the noodles are okay.
Oh gosh.
How are the mole's noodles?
Make a reason-based test and search for the noodles. Oh boy. You see, amidst all the chaos that has obviously transpired here in this kitchen, there is one perfectly intact, steaming bowl of noodles with a pair of chopsticks inside.
Well, it looks like they have finished your noodles, but I do not see the chefs. They must have been taken already.
That's alright, as long as the noodles are okay.
In here, you find the chefs. 3 civilians, the cook, the innkeeper, and a troubadour, hiding. And they look out at you, Lorelei, and they say, they look at you. Is it clear?
The demons we've gone to another place. You can partake of an exit, as it were.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And then they leave.
I was just wanting to. So, can we see through the portal at this point? I was just trying to get a sense of what's on the other side, if it's still consistent with what we've seen so far.
You can see that there are 7 people, say.
Yeah, have we tarried too long? Has the guy been decapitated?
No, it looks like the guy was warming up. He was warming up. The executioner was
practicing his swings.
Yeah. But they look like they're ready to sacrifice this guy.
Okay, as soon as we kind of get a lay of the land and we're not going to have anybody coming in behind us, Kaelan would try to gather people up and get that demonic plate that I pulled off of the Torlas, and if we can try to he's going to try to convince people to head through the Iron Orb and rescue whoever they can that was taken.
There may be more to rescue through this portal of yours, but there are civilians that need our help getting out of this doomed city now.
Yeah, you know that you probably have enough time to go through this portal, kill the or otherwise free the person they're going to sacrifice and make it back through the portal before it closes.
So we're talking seconds before it closes at this point.
Yeah, maybe a minute, maybe.
Listen, we had our fun in the flesh pit, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little bit victorious after that last fight.
I'm sorry. That's on me. You all gain 1 victory from that last encounter. And then you also gain another victory for freeing more than 16 civilians. So, yeah, how many victories do you all have now?
4?
I count 4.
4. Yep.
Actually, it's
All I can say to that is you get temporary stamina, and you get temporary stamina. Everybody gets temporary stamina.
Okay. So are we diving in?
If we're gonna do it, we should do it now.
Let's do
That's
it.
good.
Cannonball!
Esgidiau runs toward the orb and it vanishes.
Ah, fuck.
Inside this eerie space is an altar. A single human is chained to it, his body bearing the marks of endless, unimaginable torture. Around him, priests dressed in Ajax's colors chant, and the chanting, combined with the infernal magic rising from the man's agony, draws demon after demon into this realm. They leave through the endless portals out into Blackbottom.
Okay. So Kaelan will roll a initiative then. Is that what we're doing?
Sounds good.
Oh, so close.
Aha! I get to go first. They are going to make a lightning strike, an action, an attack, a magical attack that is ranged. Okay, a 12.
An attack, you say?
Yes, an attack.
In a tank, you say.
Oh gosh.
Do it. Don't. So I didn't even say who was going to attack. I'm sorry. It's the 3 closest ones. So Lorelei, Esgidiau, and Grez will be attacked.
Grez will use Divine Disruption on this, so it gets a Bane. And damage to, I'm going to say to Grez, is reduced by 2.
So
And
this would only be one. This would be the first attack. I'm sorry. It's one creature or object per minion. Do minions do this?
They make one power
They
roll.
make one
against
power roll.
3
Yeah,
against
okay.
each of them. So,
Yeah, they shoot this bolt of lightning at you, and what did you do? A bane?
I used Divine Disruption to give the attack a Bane. So your roll is now a 10. And reduce the damage to one targeted creature, which is Grez. Buddy, come on.
Aww.
It's his war cry.
Yes.
Love it. Grez takes only, so it's 2 damage, 2 lightning damage. So Grez, you only take 1 lightning damage.
I reduce it by 2, so I take none if it's
And
2.
I will do Divine Disruption as well to reduce Lorelei's damage by 2.
Wow.
Esgidiau, you just take 2 damage, 2 lightning damage.
Touching.
And
My
Zap.
tattoos glow bright.
Yes. So
When does everyone want a stack of temporary stamina? Because that's going to be my first turn, regardless of when it happens this round.
okay. That's a good one. Kaelan can also use Phalanx Forward to let everybody move up if we want to. So whenever we want to do that, that's a possibility. I have a good, decent range on it as well, so people can be kind of spread out and still be able to move.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to nuke the Death Cultist, the one by the guillotine.
Do you have the range for it?
Sweet.
Yeah.
am I the only one who is like mostly a melee hero?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
I think you and Aldmir are our melee people.
cool.
Grez can give you some flanking with the stick and robe kit, but he's not a melee character per se.
Cool, good to know.
Kaelan also does have the Pugilist kit, so he can hold his own in melee. That's just not his first choice kind of thing. Okay, so do we want the move, or do we want to let Lorelei try to nuke?
I'm not gonna nuke, so that was, I think,
Yeah.
Esgidiau.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, sorry. I got...
I mean, if we can remove a threat from the battlefield before it can do something, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright, sure, yeah. So I will move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's still in a token lock.
Sorry. There we go.
So now I'm 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just within range.
Wow.
So yeah, my range is 15. So I'm going to cast Divine Weakness.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good. On who?
On the Human Death Cultist level 2 support captain.
Oh no.
Oof.
More like
Okay.
dice weakness. Right. Oh, I make myself laugh.
Oh,
Bad sports.
can I, before we apply damage, can I pray first?
Sure, but this is your last one.
Okay.
Friendly game.
Okay, so I gain another 2 piety, and I can do my sun. Okay, so a beam of fire shoots at death cultist for 11 damage. Oh wait, no. Let's do shoot. Okay, this is metagaming. Sorry, we should resolve the damage from the divine weakness first. 10 corruption damage, and
Is this magic or psionic?
it's magic.
Oh. They're human.
So that's 8 damage because they have magic and psionic immunity too.
That's fine. And then, but every time they take damage until the end of their next turn, they take an additional 3 damage. 3 corruption damage. So, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use my double-edged prayer to use the sun ability to shoot a beam of fire at it for 11 plus 3.
Okay.
So-
what is that called? The plus 3 extra damage until the end of your turn or their turn?
It just says EOT, so the end of the target's next turn.
Oh, okay. And what is the
So-
the ability called?
Divine weakness.
Almost.
So I'm 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'll move 7. There we go.
Wowie.
Right.
Bang.
That's my turn.
I think Kaelan should go before Grez. I would like to get temp HP up on everyone, but I'd also like to get into range, and my range is much shorter than Esgidiau's.
I'm on the break.
Okay. We gotta let the, yeah.
I got
Well, we'll see what he does, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to run within 5 of me.
So, all of these acolytes are going to make a necrotic bolt attack on Esgidiau.
Oh, shoot.
Threat. So there's going to be 3 bolts coming your way. And we'll see how much damage they do.
Is that 3 instances of damage?
It all gets added.
I think it technically only counts as 1 attack.
Oh,
Man.
Counts as 1 attack, and the way that the damage works is you add the free strike value for each of the extra minions piling on. So like you roll once, you take the damage, and then you add the free strike for each additional minion that is that is joining in on the attack. So it's like whatever you roll, let's say it's 4 damage, then you'd add 2 for the free strike of the one minion and 2 for the free strike of the other.
Gotcha. So that's a 10, so that's going to be 6 corruption damage to you. And effect, a creature within 5 regains 1 stamina. So that's going to be
Oh, man.
cultist. Yeah, the death cultist. You see that some of your energy, some of your life's essence is drained from you, Esgidiau, and then fuels this very angry death cultist that's trying to kill this civilian. And that is their turn.
But I took damage, so that's all I care about.
And it's your guys' turn again.
Okay, so is the next thing we want to do is Kaelan's phalanx forward? Is that what we're thinking?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it would be good.
All right, let's do it. So Kaelan will give everybody their full movement, costing 3 focus. You can move your speed, and you can push an adjacent enemy 1 square at the end of that move if you want to,
Okay.
and shift 1 square into the square the enemy left.
Beautiful. Lorelei is going to move directly into this group of minions. I am a Hakan,
Yes.
which means I have
Yes.
light. When I force move a creature, I get +1 additional distance. I'm going to push
Yes.
I'm going to push this fellow off the bridge.
Oh,
Excellent.
Okay. I totally forgot about something. But it has no effect on this. Are you sturdy, young minion human?
These guys look like college students.
You are an apprentice mage.
Kaelan, that was move up to speed.
Correct. Move up to your speed.
2 squares. Right off the bridge.
You see that as he falls, a demon that flies by greedily eats him.
And then you said at the end of that move, I can push.
Yes, so you can push somebody 1 square, and then if you want to, you can shift into the square they left.
Well, I'll just push this one minion into the other one for a couple of damage.
Sweet.
Okay, and how much damage does that do?
1 to each of them. Yeah.
And I will start this now. Ooh, actually, I will have that one with a power roll. Not great. You see that before he's eaten, he takes a significant amount of damage as this sort of demonic cloud of energy starts to sort of wither away at him, and he becomes very gaunt, his eyes darken, and then a demon just devours him. And
Ooh,
Abyssal
interesting,
Power.
interesting.
To start the first round of combat, abyssal energies rack the intruder's bodies. Each creature on the hero's side must make a might resistance roll. So I'd like you all to do that now.
Tier 1s and 3s, y'all.
Yeah. So, I have some good news for Kaelan and the Mole. And that's about it. Kaelan and the Mole, you take no damage.
Okay.
However, the others, 5, 11, and 11, yeah. The endlessness of the abyssal waste shivers with profane energy that claws into your very core, as if to hollow it out and empty you. You each take 5 corruption damage, and you are slowed. That will take effect starting now. It should have taken effect at the beginning of the game, but it's fine.
I'm going to. Can I use a defensive roll against that? Because is it like the creature was dying that did this, or is this just like a general? Okay.
This is you stepping into the abyss.
Okay. 5 damage unslowed.
I took damage, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez, Esgidiau is looking decently rough.
Yeah. I have 5 HP left.
Nice. Oh, you win. Now you get
Yeah.
when there aren't any
Yeah.
demons here. Anyway, it was Kaelan's turn.
Yes. So it just to clarify, it does have to be push at the end of your move. But so that was my maneuver. So I will do that, and I am going to go ahead and say, Esgidiau, would you please seize the opening? And you can make a signature attack as a free triggered action, and it deals 2 extra damage.
Oh! So, okay, Okay, so I'm gonna do split beam.
Yes. Yes.
Against the human death cultist and the death acolyte, number 1. So I will deal an extra 6 damage on top of whatever I roll. Okay. That's still 9 damage.
9 damage to the.
Yeah.
To one of these.
To each of them.
Ooh. So you
Doesn't
kill
the
them.
death cultist itself also take an additional 3 corruption damage?
Oh yeah, because the death cultist hasn't gone yet.
You're right.
Oh no. Hold on. Is this a magical or psionic?
It's magical, yes.
Good. So How much damage does this guy take?
The Death Cultist will take a total of 9 plus 12 damage.
12 damage, not including his immunity. Right.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
So 10 damage.
And then 9 to the normie minion.
Okay, yeah. You killed that one. How do you...
Hey.
Her horns glow brightly, and then shoot one beam from each horn at them.
Okay, and that will end Kaelan's turn.
That's,
I had a question about the sled condition we were given. Is that end of encounter, end of turn?
Let's see. End EOT is what it says.
Okay, and so end of our turn. So anyone who has failed but is already... Alright, but yeah, okay. Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haha, 9 squares away. And that's not great. That's not great. You still take 4 corruption damage.
Does Kaelan still have a triggered action?
Yes, I was going to parry that, which will have the damage.
It is it's an
okay.
attack, ranged, melee, or I'm sorry, attack, melee, ranged, and weapon attack. I'm not sure if that does that.
I believe that does activate. It is when a creature makes a weapon attack against the target.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he raises his scythe and points it at Esgidiau. So it's, definitely a weapon one. And
Excellent.
I'm going to spend...
So yeah, Kaelan will kind of intercept it with his bracer.
I'm going to spend 2 villain points. The Death Cultist regains stamina equal to half the damage done by this attack. So how much is that? That was 4.
I took 2 damage.
So 1.
I think he regains 1.
Yeah, loser! I'm now dying.
You loser. You are such a loser.
I'm at,
Ajax is
I'm at
want
negative.
you. Like, I'm talking to the acolyte, the cultist rather.
So did something happen to Esgidiau now that you've reached 0 hit points?
Yep, I'm dying. I'm at -1.
And were you one of the ones that had the elemental going on?
Huh?
The complication about the elemental. I know it was the mole. Who else?
I think it was the mole and Aldmir, I want to say.
Yes, Aldmir.
Okay.
So that was a productive turn. But you're almost certainly gonna die. So that's unfortunate. But the divine weakness is over for him, right? Because it's the end of the turn. And now it is the hero's turn.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to get Esgidiau up once I clear the board.
Is that what's happening?
Okay, well, as requested, Grez will step up, and we're going to start by spending 5 piety.
I will say that it is all of your goes next.
That's true.
Yeah. So it doesn't much matter the order.
I guess the mole. Are you going to be laying waste to that lovely group of 4 up there?
I'm gonna be laying waste to everything.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
My ambition is mountainous.
Excellent.
That's a quote.
I think in that case, the mole should go next so that we know what we're looking at.
I concur.
He's got a wild look in his eyes.
Oh no. Well, he also had that
Let
look
the
when he
orc
saw
do
the
his
noodles.
thing.
So.
It's the noodles.
Oh my gosh.
I wipe away the noodle grease from my beard. Step up and I crack my knuckles and my toes and my knees. And I breathe in deep. A sense of serene calmness washes over me. And I feel the ground beneath my feet. Every pebble, every atom of the stone. I breathe out and I open the earth with 5 essence. I get to choose 4 holes to open up. They are two square openings that are 6 squares deep. Looking at the map here, it kind of looks like beneath this bridge is the Abyssal Wastes. So
It kind of does look like that.
Yep. That's Yeah.
I do have to make a power roll for these creatures. Potentially one for each. For each creature standing above a hole when it opens and small enough to fall in, make a power roll.
Okay. We should probably handle these. It's just going to be 3 of them because it's going to be the 2 minion squads and then the big kahuna.
Alright, very good. Okay. That's going to be reason. And yeah, let's give that a go. Alright, I will start with the 2 boys right next to me.
Okay.
Just young lads. Oh.
That's fine.
Okay. Yep. That was a good one to get a tier 1 on.
Yes. I'll take a screenshot of the ability if I can find it real quick.
I've got it pulled up.
Thank you. So on a tier 1 result, they can actually just take a step to the edge of to the nearest unoccupied space of their choice.
Open the earth, you said? Yeah.
Open the earth. In a sec, I'll try and use my maneuver to knock one of them back in, probably.
Okay.
Alright. The next power roll is going to be against the, I guess the Death Acolyte minions.
Yeah, save the big guy for last.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good call.
What the fuck? It's supposed to be my ult. They're just stepping out of the way.
Yeah, no, they're gonna go here and here.
Don't worry, I can still hit them.
That's what we were trying to do.
Oh! Tier 2
There we go.
He falls. The target falls into the hole.
Target falls into the hole.
Ooh, fanciness.
As he falls in. No, he's dead. But it's just how dead, really.
How dead is he?
Yeah. Death Cultist, that would be a might, so it's just a flat roll. That's. Oh no, that's an 8. I didn't even see what it was. As he falls, he. Oh, hold on. Yeah, might. Yeah, still. He takes. It kills him. The smog in this place kills him, and he's also weakened. But that's the least of his concerns as he dies.
Very good. And this is a persistent ability, so on subsequent turns, now that I'm concentrating on it, I can open more holes. And it's really all I've wanted to do is the mole is open up a couple holes. I'm gonna take a step back and try and chuck this apprentice into the hole.
Okay.
With my maneuver. And so I'll use practical magic to get a clump of earth to knock him in the face. That's a reason test.
Okay.
It'll be a simple knockback. 12, tier 2 result. They're pushed back, I think 1 square.
Yes.
All right, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for a
Oh my gosh.
For a
The Wilhelm scream.
Definitely the Wilhelm scream. It insert Wilhelm scream as he falls into the pit and dies. And then I think it is a great opportunity for a dramatic finish. There's just minions left. Who cares about minions?
Alright, folks, let's get them in the holes.
All right, folks.
Or just disintegrate them for. Oh no! Now I roll tier 3.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so that is 9 holy damage to each of them.
Absolutely. You roast them. They just I don't even know. Like at the end of Indiana Jones, they just sort of melt the flesh off of them, and then you just see their skulls.
Do I take damage from participating in the dramatic finish?
As far as the last minion goes, I'm thinking Lorelei just grabs him by the scruff, pulls him up to the execution, the person's being executed, and informs him it is now time to apologize.
Oh shoot!
I'm sorry, please. I'm so sorry, God, please. That's me.
See, I was gonna say Grez uses that shepherd's crook he's got and just grabs the remaining minion and pulls him into the hole. But I like Lorelei's version.
Dude.
I wasn't gonna. I swear. We weren't gonna. We meant well.
You meant well.
Well, Ajax, he's a good guy, isn't he?
That is a question for the scholars, I suppose. I would say no.
Are any of you scholars? Oh,
I'm a bit of a scholar myself.
What you say, sir?
Well, I say, as the old orcish tune goes, if you walk with Caval, he's gonna save your soul, but you gotta keep the demon way down in the hole.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me that was improv.
Yep. I've been watching a lot of The Wire, and that's a rip-off of the Wire lyrics of the intro.
That was glorious.
So I'm guessing you kill him.
Yeah.
What happens to him after he falls down the hole is out of my hands. We're going off of Batman rules here.
Batman rules.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm not gonna save you either.
Grez will minister to the civilian there.
Kaelan will also help Esgidiau get bandaged up if need be. And then the portal is probably closing behind us, so we got to get out of here pretty soon.
Don't look at the explosion.
Sir, can you please help me? The civilian says.
Oh, right.
You
need noodles or anything?
Are you still holding your noodles?
No, here
I
I
had a few scraps left in the bowl.
What sort of condition is this sacrifice in?
Barely conscious.
Barely conscious? Cool. Grez will just throw him over his shoulder and fireman carry him.
Oh,
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you, my orc friend.
And y'all fling yourselves through the portal. And as you touch back down into the inn, the portal closes, and the orb disintegrates. The human
got it covered.
who you rescued, he can't remember his name, but he thanks you profusely, and he gives you 3. He has an old pouch, and he gives you 3 dried snapdragons. And I will tell you what the snapdragons do.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Oh, is that my name? Thank you.
It is now.
Thank you so
It is now.
As a maneuver, you can sniff a snapdragon blossom and cause your movements to become more forceful and explosive. The next ability you use that deals damage, deals an additional 2 damage, and adds push 2 to the effect. Or, if the effect has forced movement already, it increases the forced movement by 2. The blossom withers after being inhaled and can't be used again.
Let's do some drugs!
Yeah.
Sorry, Jonathan. It looks like you just gave us drugs there.
Oh, I think I did.
I think I know why the demons took you.
I think. Oh, yeah, I'm sure the demons took me. What? You got a bit of noodle in your beard. So I wanted to point it out.
That's where I like it.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Saving it for later.
Very dashing. Yes, very dashing. Oh.
As you step out of the inn, you see that there are several buildings around you that have front of one of them is crashed through, completely dismantled, and there were demons pouring out of one of the orbs, the giant orbs. But the orbs, see, one of the demons starts to come through, but is sliced in half, seemingly ending the closing the portal that was inside the orb. So they can't. You can't really stop the fall of the city. But there are way too many demons for that. But somewhere, Ajax is raging, and a single human man has a second chance at life, and his name may be Jonathan.